Hello, hello, hello. Hi there. Hey, I'm Kathryn. I'm your nutritionist and joyful living coach. And today I'm going to teach you how to make a delicious lemon cheesecake. But this is not your ordinary lemon cheesecake. No. It is a healthy lemon cheesecake. It's gluten, sugar, and dairy free. I can see your mouth watering already. So let's get started. We put in some almonds. Right now we're making the crust. So just a few almonds, and I'm putting it in my food processor. It just cooks up a little bit easier. It blends up a little bit easier in a food processor, but you can also use a high-speed blender. You can chop it yourself, but I like to use my food processor. I do a splash of vanilla. There we go. A little bit of salt. Just a tiny bit of salt. I'm going to put in some coconut. Now this is unsweetened coconut. We don't want nasty sugar in our cheesecake, so I'm putting some coconut in, and actually I toasted it. So it makes it a little more crunchy. It's delicious. I'm putting in about 8 to 12 dates. And then the last ingredient is just some coconut oil. And I'm going to blend this up, and then I'm going to put it all in my pan. So here, let's go ahead and blend. Let's blend. Voila, the crust is finished. Check this out. And I'm going to throw it in, throw everything into a parchment-lined Pyrex pan. Now you could also use, if you weren't using a Pyrex pan, you could use a springform pan, but I like to use the Pyrex pan with a bunch of parchment paper all around it. If I have the parchment paper all around it, then I can pull it out really easily and blend it. So I just press this into the bottom of the parchment with my fingers, just like this. And I'm going to get a little bit off the sides. And then in a moment, we're going to make the filling. But before we do, I want to talk about how to make your holidays even more delicious. So I believe in self-care. I think we all need a lot of self-care. And I recommend and invite you to take time every single day. Actually, put something on your calendar just for you, even if it's just 5 minutes, to really bliss yourself out. And then every week, do something that will just make your heart sing. Take some time to schedule something that you really enjoy. And your life is just going to be so much happier, so much healthier. Make this time non-negotiable. It really will make a difference in your life. First, before we do, take 3 deep breaths. Do it with me. Great job. Doesn't that feel better? We have our automatic nervous system inside our bodies. You can bring yourself to calm and centered whenever you want, all throughout the day. So no excuses, no more stress. You don't even have to do it that forcefully. Just really bring yourself to calm and let go of those negative thoughts, and you'll bring yourself back to balance. So let's go for this lemon cheesecake. We've got 2 cups of raw cashews. These are unsalted, and I soak these overnight, but you don't necessarily have to do it overnight. They're just a little bit softer and creamier that way. So I'm going to throw all this into my food processor, and then I'm going to put in a little bit of coconut cream. Oh, I just love coconut cream. Coconut cream is the cream from the coconuts. It's the stuff that floats to the top of the coconuts, and it is so darn delicious. It's so much better for you than dairy. In my opinion, I believe dairy, it's just for baby cows, not for humans. And this is the coconut cream that I'm using tonight. Really, really good. This is an organic, and it's called Let's Do Organic. I don't know. Whatever Whole Foods has is what I buy, but I always make sure I buy it organic. We're going to put a splash of vanilla in, just a splash, a little bit of maple syrup, because it's really low on the glycemic index. so it doesn't spike your blood sugars like normal sweeteners. I'm putting some ghee in. Ghee is just clarified butter. Sometimes I use coconut oil, and actually we're going to use a bunch of coconut oil as well, just to thicken all of this up. And you can see I use my fingers a lot. It's just so much easier. I think working with your fingers is fabulous, as long as they're clean, okay? And then this is a white miso. Miso is great for your digestion, and you won't even taste it. It's just in there to make the cheesecake a little bit creamier. I'm putting in the juice of a lemon, and the last ingredient, whoops, we all just kind of bumble, and that's how you should be relaxed. You should roll really well when you're cooking. No stress, no hassles, just enjoy it. Maybe dance a little bit. It's really fun. This last ingredient, I'm putting in an edible lemon oil, and I'm putting about 10 drops in because I love lemon and I want it to pop in my lemon cheesecake. And then we're going to blend this all up. Here we go. Okay, the batter is all blended up. You just want to make sure that this gets really, really smooth and creamy, because if not, it doesn't really taste like cheesecake. It'll have a lot of lumps. So I'm going to throw the batter into the mold, into the crust. Look how beautiful that is. And if you want this even a little bit creamier, you can throw it in your high-speed blender. It is so yummy. It smells so good. And did you know that lemons are so incredibly good for you? What they do is they alkalize your body, and they keep you really healthy. And they'll clean your body out. They'll detoxify it. Every single morning, I have lemon in my water. I drink a big glass of warm water with lemon. First thing, before I drink anything else, before I eat anything else, I have lemon and ginger in a big glass of water, and it just energizes me and makes me feel good all throughout the day. I really believe it helped to heal my liver issues as well. Try it on, see what happens. It really works. So here, I'm going to smooth this out, and I'm going to cook it at 350 degrees for about 35 to 40 minutes. You really have to watch it, and I'll come back and I'll show you how it looks when it's all done. See you in a minute. The cakes are done. Ooh, yeah. Cheesecake and chocolate cake. Yum. And if you notice, on the cheesecake, I sliced some lemons a little thin just to make it look really pretty. And now we're going to make a raspberry sauce. This raspberry sauce, it's so easy. It goes together really fast, and it's just delicious on either one of these cakes. So we're going to use a whole bag of raspberries, and you have this recipe in your cookbook with the chocolate cake. And then we're going to put in the juice of 1 lemon, just like that, and about 1/4 of a cup of honey. So I'm throwing them in, and we're going to blend all this together, and we're going to have our raspberry sauce. So I have a question for you as I let this honey drip into the blender. This is the toughest part of my day. Can you believe that? Anyway, I have a question for you. What sweetness is missing from your life? You know, all these goodies, they're fabulous, yes. But I want you to think about what non-food sweetness is missing from your life, and how in every moment of your day. I love to do this. Whenever I'm, working on a project and I'm feeling a little down and droopy, hey, I just start thinking, what could I do to make this moment 20% happier? And it really changes the game. All I do is, I might put some music on, light a candle, breathe into my body, elevate my thoughts, think a little bit better, think a little happier. I want you, and I invite you, to start thinking like that and see how your life changes. It's all about being happy. Happiness, it's your choice. So we're going to blend this up, and here we go. The raspberry sauce, it's all done. Oh my gosh. Oh, this was so simple, so easy. Look at this. Look at this. Isn't that beautiful? It's going to taste so good on this cheesecake or on the chocolate cake or any other concoctions that you're making. So please think about what's the sweetness that you're missing in your life and how can you at every moment make this moment 20% happier. So I'm Kathryn Chess. I'm your nutritionist and joyful living coach. I help you to rebalance your hormones, renew your energy, and love, love, love your life. I want you to go out and love yourself. I help you to do that. And if you like this video, please share it with your friends. And let's get happy and healthy together. I love you. Yum, yum, yum.